On this show, we cover some sensitive topics.
Though the obituaries may be outlandish, the people are real.
Names have been changed or omitted in order to respect both the deceased and the survived by.
While death is no laughing matter, some petty last words can provide some pretty entertaining comic relief.
Welcome to Obituary. Welcome back to Obituary. I'm Spencer Henry.
And I'm Madison Reyes.
Madison.
Spencer.
We had your birthday.
We did.
What a fun little evening with close friends.
It was so sweet.
Small group, just got together, had some food, some drinks.
Balloons, some drinks, some cake, some pizza. It was so nice.
What a night.
Thank you again.
Oh, of course. We went back to your house afterwards and we watched music videos.
You guys sung happy birthday.
A middle school birthday party. We had pizza and we watched music videos. It was fun.
It was great. It was exactly what I wanted. Hot Dog and Doris wore party hats.
I was going to say, Hot Dog and Doris were there. What more could you ask for? Who wouldn't want Hot Dog and Doris at their parties?
Yes. And then my husband bought me a Peloton because I've been wanting one, but I am diagnosed anxiety and OCD, and I have a lot of OCD tendencies.
With your house?
With my house?
Truly diagnosed. Truly an everyday issue.
Oh, yeah. Ever since I was little, I've had it. And now I have it very under control, except for my house.
You need things to be a particular way.
I do. I need things to be cleaned a certain way, look a certain way, and as much as I wanted the Peloton and need the Peloton, to be honest, I went to my husband and I'm like, we can't put it in our house. There's nowhere.
The day it was getting delivered, and mind you, within 2 minutes you had texted me and you were like, do you want it? I was like, yeah. I'm like, I want to buy it, but 2 minutes went by and then you were like, too late. I already canceled it. I'm like, no, I would have bought it.
Our codependent relationship, Spencer and I, when he found out I was getting one, he was like, well, I need one. And I'm like, I know, I was thinking that, I can't start this journey and not have you on it. That would be so weird.
I know, I was seriously like, okay, I'll buy one tomorrow, so that we can do them together.
If there was a two-seater Peloton, we would
probably do it.
We would be set.
Well, this is it. I know they're kind of expensive. I feel like anytime you're buying something for your health, this is why I never felt guilty. I used to do SoulCycle all the time, and I never felt guilty about it. And because it's expensive, it's $40-something a class. You go 3 times a week, that's $120 a week. But I'm like, it's for your health.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you did not want that in your house.
So I said, I can't look at it until we have a bigger home where we could have
room
where it would make sense. Because I thought I'm just kind of rolling into my closet every time I use it.
That would be so annoying.
I know. So no Peloton.
That's all right. Next time. Well, we could start going back to SoulCycle.
We could. So I used to work at a yoga and spin studio when I was in college.
In Orange County, yeah?
Yes. And it was called Yaz.
Yes.
I was just front desk. I would have to go into each class and to do a head count before the class started.
Uh-huh.
And at night, the closer would have to clean all the bikes. To clean a spin bike, we would raise the seat, raise the handlebars, really get in there, clean it all out.
You had to do that?
Yeah, that was part of the closing duty.
Hey.
So I opened, and one of the first classes, I go in to do a head count. If any of you have been on a spin bike, most of the time you clip your shoe in.
Yeah.
So you're one with the bike. You're a part of the bike.
That's honestly one of the most intimidating things. When I first went to a SoulCycle class, I think I was by myself, and trying to click your foot into the bike, or just set up the bike. They're like, do you need help? And you're like,
well, okay, so listen to this. Okay, I walk in
to
do my head count of the class. The class has already started, so I would do it at the beginning of the class. I walk in.
I'm laughing already. I don't even know what's going to happen.
There's a girl clipped to the bike. But because whoever closed the night before didn't click the handlebars in correctly, so she had grabbed the handlebars and like swung them out of the bike. Her hands were like touching the floor, but she was still clipped into the bike. So I had to go pick her up.
That is my nightmare. That is my absolute nightmare. Because I, for one, any type of like gym setting is so intimidating to me always. And I'll walk in like, yeah, no, I do this all the time.
Yeah.
But that's like my nightmare.
Oh yeah. And it was...
I'm the type where I can be in the worst position on the bike because I didn't know what I'm doing, but I'm like, I just want people to think I know what
You're
I'm
on
doing.
it backwards.
I'm in bike 33. I'm in the back of the room. Yeah, I'm like going towards the wall. Everyone's like, all right. I'm like, yeah, no, this is how they do it in New York. This is how they do it in the city where I learned how to soul cycle.
I hate those people, though, that are so into it that they're like...
give me a break. The people in
bouncing
front.
up and down like, oh, yeah. Oh, I'm like, please.
Give it up. Who are you trying to impress? It's probably, they're like, I want to get with the instructor. Well, moving into our podcast that we're doing. Hey, did we say our name? We said our names.
Yeah.
And you're listening
Welcome to your Peloton class, everybody.
We're your Peloton instructors, and this is our not Peloton podcast.
Turn it up. Let's go.
Turn the wheel. Turn it up. You back there. I see you. You're not turning it up. All right, everyone.
All right,
and one,
baby.
And two. And up. And down.
And back.
Yeah.
And one. And two. Now
and
bring
hold,
your butt up.
Hold.
And touch the back of your seat.
Hold.
Hold.
Two different classes. Two different instructors. You're listening to Obituary, which is our podcast that has nothing to do with Pelotons whatsoever.
Or exercise.
Yeah, we're not an exercise podcast, that's for sure, but we are a podcast that's new, and you're listening to our 6th episode, and we still depend on ratings and reviews to get by. Help us. Help us out, won't you?
Come on.
Give us a little rating, a little review.
Just a little one, even if you just want to cuss us out.
Maybe just write, hey, this is my favorite fitness podcast.
Oh, I don't care.
We're not going to tell. We're not going to tell.
Just hit that, if you think we deserve 5 stars, hit that.
Hit that, smash that button, baby! Oh, I have a gripe, and I know you're going to be with me on this.
Okay.
American Horror Story.
Oh, American Horror Stories.
More like American Boar Stories.
Oh my God, you're not kidding. What
the hell is going on? I mean, it's clearly catering to Gen Z.
Teeny bopper.
I swear to God, everyone on that show looks like a TikToker. I'm like, give me a break.
Oh, I don't want to say it's awful because I love it because it's part of the American Horror Story.
Okay, but listen, not every season of American Horror Story is good. Most of the time, I would say, honestly, more than 50% of the seasons start off super strong and then they go awry.
Yeah, there's some, though, that start off bad. Like the slasher one I didn't love until, like, the end.
1984?
Yeah.
See, I liked 1984. I know a lot of people have mixed opinions on that one, but then I always hate the one that people love the most, and that's Hotel. I did not like.
Oh, I love that one.
And that's because I just was not a fan of it.
You know what one, didn't do it for me?
Freak Show?
Yes, and I was so mad because I love that,
Well, remember that Halloween? I was Jimmy Darling that Halloween. Sam was the bearded lady. You were a deer.
Yeah.
Unrelated. Murder House Season 1, I think, is... Iconic. I loved Coven. Asylum. Loved it. Laura Winters or whatever. Lana Winters? Lana Winters. Didn't care for Roanoke. I thought it was boring.
See, Roanoke scared me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I got bored by that one. 1984, I'm such a slasher person. I love slashers. I think we talked about this the last episode. Halloween, Scream. I'm so for it. But I did end up watching that one later on. What was the most recent one? Was that it?
Yeah, the slasher one.
Cult. I'm forgetting about Cult. I actually liked the Cult one too, but that was also very slasher.
But they also, and they tied in
like current ongoing.
Coven.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yes. Anytime there's some sort of weave or tie into other seasons, I'm all for it. But this American Horror Stories, I would say watch it, but don't have high expectations for it. Watch it as if you're just watching something dumb, because this to me me, it's a show that would be on Freeform or something. It's not the same feel.
Yeah, I thought the Rabbit one was so dumb.
Rabbit, spoiler alert, Rabbit. What was even going... But wait, because while we're talking about Rabbit, I did want to mention this. Did you hear about those teens that were killed in a movie theater near Riverside? It was in Corona not long ago.
Was
like
it
very
The Purge?
recently. Yeah, the two teenagers were... It was Riley Goodrich and Anthony Barajas. They went to see the new Purge movie, and they were shot, and I guess nobody knew until the movie theater worker was cleaning up afterwards and found their bodies, and both of them had been shot in the head.
What?
I'm like, how did nobody hear this? I'm like, was there a silencer or something?
I didn't know that. I just saw a headline.
Yeah. I looked it up earlier today, and they arrested one of, if not the only suspects, a man named Joseph Jimenez. But I'm like, you fucking loser. Like, that's how you know you're just pathetic. Killing innocent people in a movie theater. Like, it's crazy that we live in a world, a country, where this has happened so many times that, like, when and if I go to the movie theaters now, I immediately look, I'm like, where's the exits, just in case something happens. Ever since that one in Aurora, Colorado or whatever.
I agree. It's so scary.
Disgusting.
It just sucks that something that used to be so fun and it's a pastime everybody loves, and
it's a bummer because it's like, on one hand it's like, okay, well, good, we should have metal detectors at movie theaters, but it's like, do I want to live in a world where we have to go through metal detectors to get into a movie theater? It's upsetting.
Or, but schools, it's just fucked.
Oh yeah,
it's fucked.
We need to get away. I want to run away from this topic.
I know. Well, okay, but before we go on to the next topic, I watched the most recent one. I don't think you watched it yet.
No, I just watched Rabbit. That was the last one that I saw.
Okay.
And it doesn't suck. It's not terrible. It's just not...
It's not what you expect from American Horror Story, but I guess...
I mean, we were in a pandemic. They used this as a filler, kind of, I feel like.
So, this new episode was social media. In the beginning, these 4 guys...
Are you giving spoilers?
I can.
No, don't give spoilers.
Don't? Okay. Anyway, it's about these 4 guys who are influencers. And they live in a house called Bro House.
Oh, is it kind of like a TikTok house type situation?
It's awful.
Oh, give me a break. I don't even want to see it online. I don't want to see it on TV.
Yeah.
Why I watch TV is so that I'm not...
To escape.
On my phone and looking at all the stupid shit that we see on the daily basis.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm just like, I hope it's Sirens coming out.
Oh, like the full-on season? Did they say they're going to do it in October?
I think they already started I don't know, actually.
I wonder. Sirens, we're right here, babe. 2 mermaids.
Look at us.
Well, I went last week.
All right.
And so I think it's your turn to do your little
My little
thing.
coffin spinner?
Yeah, what's your coffin spinner this week, Miss Madison?
All right. Well, I was listening to your episode, actually, of Cult Leader with Tina.
Tina, wasn't that a fun episode?
I love her.
She is just
She's
the
so
best.
Cool.
So sweet.
And you guys were talking about crazy things that have happened on movie sets. And so I kind of got inspired. It started with Brandon Lee.
I have to say, he was so handsome.
So handsome. But I went down like a rabbit hole with him about they used his actual body in a casket after he died in the movie.
They did?
I think so. That might be an urban legend, but like I kind of went down that rabbit hole.
I feel like they wouldn't, his father wouldn't allow that to happen. Unless they were paying homage somehow. Or...
I don't know. So then I went down a whole rabbit hole of craziest ways people have died.
Oh, this is going to be good.
And these are real. Like I fact checked pretty much all these.
Wow.
And like crazy articles are written about this. And there's some people that I will say their name because it's been long enough and it's not too scathing. But there are some people that I'm just going to leave the name out because I mean...
We feel things out here. We go with our gut.
Yeah. So let's start in 1996 with Mark Gleason. He was age 26. I don't know about you, but I hate it when my husband snores. I cannot sleep. And then when I finally do fall asleep, he wakes up and says that I snore too loud. So it's just a whole thing.
It's a fight.
It's a fight. Mark Gleason could not stop snoring. So he decided that he would shove 2 tampons up his nose. Now, it worked. He stopped snoring, but he also stopped breathing.
Fuck.
Now, Jim Hesselden, apparently he's the owner of Segway Incorporated.
I know this one, yes. And it's true. And it's crazy.
It's fucked. He accidentally drove his Segway off of a cliff.
I mean, it's just the
it's ironic.
irony.
I know.
The
a lot
irony.
of these are ironic.
If you don't know what a Segway is, it's one of those
Mall cop
scooter,
things.
yeah, the mall cop things.
All right, this one is fucking crazy.
Tell me.
This woman suffered a heart attack and was pronounced dead. She had a funeral and she woke up at her own funeral.
Well, she said, "Hey, who's here?"
She woke up at her own funeral, saw what was happening, and had another heart attack and died.
Oh, no. Shit.
Are you kidding me? Imagine that shit.
Everyone's probably like, yeah. It's like one of those things where the crowd's standing up like, yeah.
No, other people probably had a heart attack too. Imagine.
I would.
Imagine you just sit up and like look up and you're like, what the fuck? And
There's like multiple instances where people have faked their own death and gone to their funeral just to like pop up and be like, there was this one woman one time, sorry.
No. We need to do an episode
hijacking,
on this.
yeah. But there was a woman who, her husband had, I guess, tried to hire a hitman to take her out. And so she faked her death, and then showed up at the funeral like, you motherfucker.
One of our listeners sent us a TikTok. Did you watch it?
No. Was it about this?
Something similar. This guy faked his own death. He was a guest of the funeral.
Okay.
And he was there, and it was like a big, beautiful funeral. And I guess the guy whose funeral it was got up, he was supposed to be dead, and like confronted his wife or girlfriend or whatever. He was like, I know all the shit you've been doing. Confronted her.
Oh, no. God. I didn't see that, but that sounds insane.
Crazy. Marc Bourgeade, or Bourgeade, he was a French undertaker. He was killed in his workshop when coffins fell on him, and he was later buried in one of those coffins.
Sometimes you don't pick your coffin, your coffin picks you.
Perfect. Stephen Winfrey was hunting wabbits.
Hey, I wanna hunt a wabbit. What is it?
I'm hunting wabbits.
I'm hunting wabbits.
Right?
I don't know.
Elmer Fudd? No.
Yeah.
Maybe?
It was Elmer Fudd.
Elmer Fudd.
Sure.
He was hunting rabbits. He stuck his head in the rabbit's burrow because he was trying to shoot them. And his head got stuck and he suffocated.
Well, shouldn't have tried to shoot the innocent rabbit. The rabbits were probably like, look this is karma.
When I was reading this, I was like, imagine being the rabbit, like, what the fuck? This head is stuck in my home.
I'd look at it and I'd be like, you loser. Tried to come here. You tried to mess with my family.
And look at what you got.
Yeah, you got one head in the hole, buddy.
Oh my God. Terrifying. Adolf Frederick.
Where's she going with this?
Adolf Frederick, he was the king of Sweden in 1771. He ate himself to death.
What do you mean?
He had champagne, herring, caviar, sauerkraut, lobster, and 14 servings of pudding.
Okay, I pictured when you said he ate himself to death, I thought he physically ate himself to death. And I was like, okay, all right. Well, that's very interesting.
Oh my God. There was a man in his home sleeping next to his wife, and a cow fell through his roof and killed him. The wife was fine.
How did the cow fall through the roof?
He climbed up onto the roof, and it couldn't hold his weight.
Fucked up things happen on farms. I'll say it.
Oh, the next one, yes. This man was 69 years old. He went out to feed his pigs. He slipped, and
pigs ate him.
Killed him and ate him.
Pigs will eat a human. I did an episode on this guy one time, Robert Willie Picton, I think was his name. Him and his brother used to like kill people and feed them to their pigs.
Or Tiger King. What's her name?
Oh, fucking Carol Baskin.
Yeah.
Doesn't that feel like that was like 5 years ago?
I know, and that was the beginning of quarantine.
Last year.
Crazy. All right.
Crazy. I'm
for feeling
so lonely.
There was a family gender reveal party where a steel umbrella stand was filled with gunpowder because it was supposed to be like a shower of sparks and it would reveal the gender.
Oh, God.
It acted as a pipe bomb, struck this woman in the head with a metal shard, and killed her instantly.
You know, you've seen, I mean, at this point, though, you have to think, like, how many times have explosives or something like that caused harm at one of these things?
Remember the fires it started?
Yes. Don't do stupid things. That's the thing. I mean, we hear so many idiots on the show all the time doing dumb shit, but...
This woman was in a car with her 2-year-old daughter.
Oh, no.
And she leaned out the window for something, and the daughter rolled up the window and strangled her to death.
Imagine having to deal with that for the rest of your life.
I know.
Did the daughter survive?
Yeah. Daughter's fine.
A lot of therapy.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, God. I know.
I wonder if they told her. Well, I mean, she had to know. Probably she found out later in life.
Yeah. There was a wedding planner who ate a scalding hot fish cake at a wedding and died of asphyxiation.
From, like, it burning her?
Yes.
Holy shit.
The autopsy said that the symptoms were like victims of a house fire inhaling smoke. Like, it did so much damage. A little hot fish cake.
Oh, my God. And wedding food is normally a little cold.
Oh, my God. I know. Nothing to die for.
Oh, shit.
God.
Take that. I want that reenacted. I want a wedding planner movie part 2 with Jennifer Lopez. Just give her a hot fish cake.
Oh, my God. There was a 29-year-old who ate a garden slug as a dare 8 years prior, and he died of angiostrongyliasis, which is a roundworm, from this slug 8 years prior.
Wow. There was a little girl who licked like a slug.
Really?
Yeah, or like touched it even maybe, and it was so poisonous that it killed her that day.
I was holding a snail the other day.
It was like a specific poisonous snail.
There's a snail on a rose, and I took it off.
I think you're fine.
And replaced it. Well, who knows? Okay, this one is crazy. Speaking of movie theaters, at a movie theater in London, a 24-year-old guy was looking under his seat for a cell phone. And this is 1,000% real. There's so many articles on it if you Google it. He got his head wedged between the electronic seat footrest.
Oh, no.
And staff was able to get him free, but he had to go to the hospital, and he died a week later of cardiac arrest.
That's so fucked. There was a teenager. Do you remember? Sorry, I'm like taking over.
No.
There was a teenager who went to get something from the back of his van and got himself stuck.
I didn't write that because he was like 14 or something, but yeah.
So sad.
Yeah.
He was like found in his car in the parking lot at the high school or something because he had wedged himself between. Be careful. No, we got to talk about it. Here's your warning. Be careful.
It was like the third row of a Honda Odyssey. And he was reaching back to get his tennis stuff and he got stuck.
And he like couldn't reach his phone or something. Oh, God. Any type of getting stuck is like a nightmare to me.
I know. I can't. This one's sad, but it reminded me of us.
Okay.
Something that would happen to us.
Tell me.
Okay, so 2 women, they were about 60 years old. They were sisters, so already it's just...
Yeah, 2 sisters that are in their 60s that are women. That's
Sounds
exactly
like
us.
I don't know if they were like staying in a hotel or at their house, but there were Murphy beds. And when I was reading it, I was like...
Someone sent me something about this today.
No way.
I think it might have been Chris sent me today. I believe it was her who sent it to me. Something about the deadly Murphy bed. It was an article, I think, about Murphy beds.
Okay, well, when I read this particular one, I was like, oh no, these poor women. Like, I pictured the Murphy bed just like slamming them against the wall and getting them stuck. I was like, oh my God. But no, they had like 2 Murphy beds and it fell on each of them and they got stuck and died.
Fucking imagine. That would be us. We'd be under the Murphy beds like, oh my God, get me out.
Wait, they were trapped for 4 days.
Alive?
Well, I think 4 days until someone found them, but...
Shit.
That's what would happen with this fucking yellow couch.
Oh, I'm surprised it didn't kill us.
I know. Okay, Michael Godwin was a convicted murderer.
I was going to say his name sounds familiar.
Okay, maybe you've probably heard about this then. He was given the death sentence by electrocution, but his sentence was reduced to life in prison.
Uh-huh.
And this is so ironic. He was trying to fix a broken TV set in his prison cell. So he was doing it and he bit into the TV wires while he was trying to fix it, which probably would have been okay, but he was also sitting on his metal toilet and he got electrocuted and he died. So he was going out of this life electrocuted.
Yeah, he was going out by electricity one way or another.
Yeah.
But again, that's one of those things where you're like, what in your head is like, I'm going to do this?
Yeah. Tennessee Williams, the American playwright, choked on the plastic cap of a bottle of barbiturate. Frank Hayes was a 22-year-old jockey, and he had a heart attack while he was on the horse in a horseback race, and he died on the horse.
Was it just going with his body? Like,
yes, and he won first place.
well, wow. Good for him.
Crazy. This man was carrying a coffin as a pallbearer. He tripped on a stone and the coffin crushed him. All right, this guy, his name is Clement L. Vallandigham. He died in 1871. He was a lawyer and a politician, but I don't feel bad for him because he was a Confederate sympathizer.
Oh, bye.
Bye.
How'd he die?
He was defending a man on a murder charge for a fight that happened inside of a saloon, and the argument was that the victim in fact shot himself accidentally. It wasn't the guy being charged.
His client?
Yes. So he decided to demonstrate what happened, and he didn't know that the gun was not a prop, but in fact a loaded gun, and he shot and killed himself. The crazy thing is that the man he was defending was then acquitted.
Wow.
So he did his job. Okay, I have two more.
Okay.
Santiago Alvarado was a 24-year-old kid. He is from California. He broke into a bike shop through a ceiling, and he ended up falling through the ceiling and hit the floor. That's not how he died, though. The cause of death is that he was holding a flashlight in his mouth so he would have his hands free, and the flashlight jammed into his skull, killing him while he hit the floor.
Damn.
Okay, my favorite.
Your grand
it's
finale.
Awful. My grand finale. A poodle named Cache fell from the 13th floor, hitting a 75-year-old woman named Marta Espina. She died instantly, and so did the poodle. Then Edith Sola, 46, went to see what happened and was hit by a bus. And then a man who witnessed that had a heart attack and died at the hospital after. What the fuck?
I know this story. I wanted to do like a full cult leader episode on this, but there's not enough information to like justify necessarily turning it into a full episode. But I'm so glad you talked about it because it's such an insane story.
It's like were all these people plus the dog like meant to go at this time?
It feels like the start of a movie where like they all end up in the same place and they're like, why did this happen? Like Saw or something.
Totally. That's that.
And that's a true story. It was like all these people right at once.
Insane. So yeah, there are so many other unusual deaths that we can get to. Yeah. But those were the ones that really stuck out to me.
Oh God. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. I hope it brightened your day. Now I'm afraid of everything.
Oh, you know what? That's why you have to live carefree. That's why you can't worry about things. But like, oh, there's aspartame in your Diet Coke. You know what? Fuck off, okay? Something's gonna kill me eventually.
It's true.
And if it's something I love, then let it kill me.
How iconic would it be to be killed by a poodle?
Pretty iconic. I mean, Doris is pretty crazy. It wouldn't surprise me. I could see her falling from something.
Oh God, if she died, I'd want to die. Anyway, tell me yours. What's your coffin spinner, baby?
My coffin spinner. Oh, Madison, the things you'll come across when you Google things they used to do to cadavers.
Oh, no.
Name something more sus than our internet search history.
Oh, I was Googling last night. This is a side note, but you know how everybody says, like, oh, they went in their sleep. You know, they had a peaceful death, which is, I'm sure, 1,000% true. But I was just thinking, like, what about the off chance that dying dying in your sleep is like not the best way to go. Like, what if it fucking hurts? And then I had heard something about how like I always thought drowning would be like the worst. I feel like my head would explode from the pressure.
I think it's like one big, like, it just like cracks almost, like it fills your lungs with water.
I was like on this rabbit hole of people who have had near-death experiences with drowning and how, I don't know, it wasn't what you thought. It's crazy. I don't condone that, so I'm not even going to get into it, but...
Of course you don't condone drowning.
Yeah, anyway. So yes, our Google histories are fucked.
It's fucked. So my topic is actually perfect because as soon as I read about this, I remembered reading a few weeks ago about this guy, like Dr. Smile or something. Don't worry, I'll get to all of it. But basically, you're going to lose it. And then I just know. In the early 19th century, there was something called galvanic reanimation, where they would hook up cadavers to electrical currents and watch the limbs flop around, and apparently people would pay to see it.
What?
Yeah. I guess we'll start with the origin.
Is there a video?
No, because this is like 1800s.
Oh.
Which, did you know the 1800s are supposedly, it's like 19th century? Weird.
That doesn't make sense to me. I'm like, no, the 1900s is.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey.
What's up with that?
But isn't the 19th the 20th century?
I don't know. I can't think.
I don't know either.
Oh, yeah, because aren't we in the 21st century now?
I don't know where I am, to be honest.
Hello, we're coming to you from the future. So let's start with the origins. The effect is named after the scientist Luigi Galvani, who first started toying with the effect of electrical currents on dissected animals in the 18th century, which is definitely a red flag when you're messing with animals. Weird.
Not like serial killer.
Yeah, it's part of that like whole McDonald triad or something. I don't know. The red flag's not why we're here. Apparently he was dissecting a frog and his scalpel was touching an electrical current or something. When he touched the frog's leg, the leg began to twitch, and he referred to this phenomenon as animal electricity, believing that he had created a new form of electricity.
Oh, please. He thinks he's Dr. Frankenstein?
What do you think? Well, listen.
Okay.
The thought process is actually kind of cool. So he realized that when the electrical current made the legs twitch, it was because it was stimulating the fluid that connects all of the nerves. So he thought maybe, like just maybe, it could reverse the effects of death. And I wonder if he's credited for all of those, what are they called? Like the chest compressor things? I was like thinking about that. I'm like, I wonder.
CPR?
No.
Oh, the clear?
Yeah, the clear.
Yeah.
He was the first one to really fuck with electrical whatevers.
Okay, so do we like him or do we not?
I think we like him because it's mainly, it's not even about him. So about 20 years later, after he did these animal experiments, Luigi's nephew, Giovanni Aldini, took it one step further. First, he moved on from frogs to larger animals that had smarter nervous systems, such as pigs, sheep, cows, oxen, just to kind of see how they would react to the electrical currents after they passed. Each time he learned something new. The electrical pulses from a battery would cause their eyeballs to roll around, their tongues to like fall out of their mouths. And eventually he decided that he wanted to try it on a real-life cadaver. Executions were much more common in the 1800s, so getting a body to mess around with was a pretty easy feat. He'd pop on over to the local execution, grab himself a corpse, but there was an issue.
And rub the hand of the corpse on his ailment.
Right? Well, most of them had been beheaded, so the response to the electrical shocks were pretty minimal, if at all, because of the lack of blood and fluids running throughout the body. In England, however, nearby, they were not beheading people at executions. They were still just hanging people. So he goes to London and gets his hands on a body. First, I believe, was the body of a guy named George Forster, who I read in one of the articles about him that he had like drowned his wife and children, and that's why he was being executed. So I'm kind of like, well, whatever happens to him happens to him. Not a good guy. Anyway, so they give him access to this George guy's body after they execute him, and he attaches these little probe things to the cadaver and hooks it up to a battery and then leaves him out for a few hours. By the way, I would love everyone, including you, to know that this was all in public. People were sitting watching this happen. I guess waiting to see if he'd come back to life or something.
We're so boring now. Like, imagine the fun we would have. Like, Spencer.
Listen, they're electrocuting a cadaver down the street. Let's go watch.
Let's go.
So people were just sitting watching this happen, I guess waiting to see if he'd come back to life or something. He didn't, but things did start happening. So his jaw began to quiver, and the crowd saw a lot of like facial movement, and then bam, his left eye pops open. His left eye pops open, but then
just
soon...
wait. So he was like...
You can't see Madison, but she's moving her jaw and opening her left eye right now. The battery ended up dying soon after, and Giovanni was kind of bummed that his little experiment wouldn't bring the deceased man back to life. But
what a sight to see.
Well, everyone was talking about it after, like, oh my God, did you hear? I heard he threw his arm up, and all sorts of details ended up. It's like a game of telephone.
Totally.
All these rumors started. But an interesting tidbit, so you mentioned Frankenstein earlier. This is where Mary Shelley actually got her inspiration from for Dr. Frankenstein, apparently modeling Dr. Frankenstein after Giovanni.
Oh, okay.
I guess facially, everything, they look pretty similar.
Really?
Interesting. I thought that was cool. I don't know if it was before or after, but according to another article that I read on Cracked, Giovanni took his experiments with cadaver heads on the road and did little public experiments people could gather to watch for a small fee.
Oh my God. Talk about a freak show.
He put on a show.
That is a show.
Yes. I'll be quick, but going back to the beginning, Dr. Smile, or the Smile Doctor, was the name given to a French neurologist named Guillaume Benjamin Amand Duchenne, who was also one of the first in the 1800s to look at how nerves reacted to electricity. I just have a quote. Intrigued by the study of facial expressions and how people communicated with body language, Duchenne set out to catalog what muscles were used for different expressions. He'd already discovered that he could stimulate muscle contraction using small amounts of electricity. With the help of dedicated assistants and paid subjects, he got to work mapping out human facial expressions. Basically, this guy believed that our faces could be decoded and each muscle played a part, and if you knew what muscles the face was engaging, then you'd have the ability to see what a person's mental state was. Lucky for us, he documented his experiments with his camera. Wait until you see these pictures. Come on. Come on over.
On a cadaver?
Huh?
On a cadaver?
No, these are, I believe, on himself or a subject. There's also a female subject as well.
So, wait, before I look at these pictures, so he sent...
He used electrical currents to hit different nerves to make them make
so it's like when you hit your
expressions.
Knee. Like you hit your knee and your leg goes up?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Nerves.
Nerves, okay, hold on.
But I just need you to see how insane these pictures are.
What year is this?
I think like 1803.
Oh, fuck, okay. I like number 33! Oh, no!
He said, gee, I'm smiling!
He looks like a clown. Go down. That looks like Lady Gaga.
Look at her. She's like, ooh, whoa, baby. He didn't like this one. So it shows him kind of using the machines and everything.
Wait, go down. See a rat on his head?
No, that's like the hand holding the little wires, tapping the nerves or whatever. What mood are you in on this? Can we post it and be like, yeah, we're going to post this? Yeah. You have to comment what number mood you're in.
Please. I'm 33 always.
Yeah, we're definitely... I think we're both a strong 33. I'm sometimes a 30.
Wait, I think I like 39 also.
There is no 39.
Yeah, exactly. No, I was sitting next to 34 or 32.
Yeah. He said, cheese. God, so
oh God.
But yeah, I was reading all about that, and they've obviously come a long way with like how they treat nerves with electricity and stuff. I just thought it was really interesting that they, at one point in time, they were electrocuting cadavers and just to see what happened.
Oh my God.
What happened to the good old days? You know what? I gotta say, I do think leave them alone. After a body's dead, leave it alone.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't need to do anything.
Well, we talked about body farms.
That's fine. But you know what? They're leaving it alone.
But wait, this kind of goes with your cadavers. You know that they used to use human cadavers as test dummies.
Well, in car accidents?
Yes, and I watched videos on it, and it's horrendous.
Yeah, I would not want to see that. I don't even like those commercials. Freak me out anyways, even with like the white dummy people in there. I don't like to see it. I don't know why. It's eerie to me.
God, let's go on to something lighter and brighter, like an obituary.
I'm opening up my newspaper.
I have a funny one, so
good.
It will
I have mine's funny this week too. We're just two funny gals with a funny podcast.
Yeah, we're 34.
You're 34.
Bitch, I'm 31.
Hey.
All right, my guy. His name is Bill Eves. He is from Kingston, Ontario. On Saturday, February the 8th, Molson's stock price fell sharply on the news of Bill Eves' passing. Senior executives at Molson's called an emergency meeting to brace for the impact of the anticipated drop in sales. As a highly regarded principal for 33 years with a separate school board, he created many fond memories for staff, students, and families. After his retirement, he pursued some of his many hobbies, including cooking, carpentry, gardening, and sending daily joke emails to family and friends. Perhaps most important to Bill was educating people on the dangers of holding in your farts.
Hey, we like a little gas humor around here.
Sadly, he was unable to attain his lifelong goal of catching his beloved wife Judy cutting the cheese or playing the bum trumpet, which he likened to a mythical rarity like spotting Bigfoot or a unicorn. He also mastered the art of swearing while being spattered by grease cooking his famous wings. In fact, he wove tapestry of obscenities that still hang over the greater Kingston area. Before passing, Bill forged a 76-year trail of laughter, generosity, compassion, and wisdom. He will be greatly missed by his wife of 50 years, Judy, and his children.
No.
I love him. Look at his picture, though, that they used.
It looks like the emoji, the frowning emoji with the big frown.
I like it. I thought it was cute.
My obituary this week was actually sent in by a listener.
No way.
Yeah, so I was going to say, hey, if you guys come across funny, scathing, crazy, outlandish, wacky obituaries, send them on over to obitpod@gmail.com.
Please.
This one, I just loved it. I feel like I can really, really relate. Hugh Joseph Huey Cassidy, 61, of the Bronx, New York, sadly passed away the evening of April 17th, 2021. So this year, surrounded by family who refused to watch another Law and Order, which we believe ultimately is what caused him to leave us when he did. I'm a big Law and Order fan.
Dun, dun.
He made the family promise to keep him at home all the way till the end. Although we were able to honor that, I'm pretty sure he regretted it at the end as he yelled, "Yous don't know what you're doing." We sure did not, but we did hold up our end of the bargain. We may have contributed to his early departure, but ultimately colon cancer was the cause. A frequent TV yeller, never wanting anyone to touch his recorded shows, which included The Real Housewives, to only the highest quality cheesecakes for every holiday. He said he's glad to make it long enough to vote Trump out of office and to flick off his job one last time before retiring. Love him.
He's cool.
He enjoyed a good argument and he was a prankster at heart. It did not take much to get under his skin and most of us enjoyed pushing his buttons daily. He went from a cable tech to a house flipper to a stockbroker all in a short amount of time. We have pledged to only buy the stocks he told us to buy. What an amazing life he had. He was a Navy veteran and is survived by his nagging wife of 36 years, Kathleen, and smartass children, and then it names the children. He also leaves behind his father and brothers, and the family will be having a private wake at MacArthur's Irish pub, but in lieu of flowers, the family has asked that you make a donation to Suncoast Hospice in Hugh's name. In addition, we ask that you crack open a Keystone Light, or, quote, piss water, as we refer to it in his honor.
I love him.
I did too, and it got me thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we have some sponsors,
Mm-hmm.
some advertisements,
Okay.
I was thinking it'd be cool, as long as it's not affiliated with like a specific church group or anything like that. If we, like this one, Suncoast Hospice, it's a hospice center. We should make a donation
Yeah.
in their name. So anytime we come across an obituary now, I think that has like somewhere we can donate to, as long as it's
Totally.
not anything like political or
Right.
religious. I think we should donate to.
I think we should too. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, so if you guys want to too, in Hugh's name, it's Suncoast Hospice.
That's amazing. I love that.
Don't you think that's a fun idea?
Beautiful.
Nice.
Let's do it.
And a good way to pay respect.
Right? We can maybe link it or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
And now,
It's time.
for some dumb
Ask
criminals.
criminals.
You're up.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Where are we going today?
We are going to Oklahoma.
Hey.
Oklahoma, where the wind comes and
Oh my god, I wish a fucking sheet metal would explode
Oh
in
my
this room.
god, where's the cow falling through the ceiling when I need it? Okay, mine kind of goes with unusual deaths a little bit.
Okay.
Brad Davis is a 35-year-old man from Oklahoma. In 2013, he was having an argument with his stepdad, 58-year-old Denver St. Clair.
That's a cool name.
It is a
Denver
cool name.
St. Clair.
I know. Allegedly, they were in a very heated argument, made even worse by both of their alcohol consumption.
Uh-oh.
And Denver was insulting Brad's mom. Brad got so mad that he hit Denver so hard he knocked him unconscious. Now, if someone was talking about my mom, I
Oh,
probably
for sure.
would
I'd
too.
knock him out cold.
Yeah. Here's where it got weird.
Uh-huh.
Brad gave his stepdad the most atomic wedgie ever. He pulled his underwear from his hips to over his head while
like
he
a
was
cartoon.
while he was unconscious.
Uh-oh.
But then he wrapped the ripped elastic band of the underwear around his neck. Denver died from asphyxiation,
Oh, no.
but he also had that head injury, so from being
God.
knocked out. So Brad, instead of helping Denver, he took pictures of him.
No.
Cell phone pictures of his stepdad laying unconscious.
Do you think he knew it was killing him?
Well, listen. And he staged the scene to make it look like an atomic wedgie accident.
Oh, so maybe...
Yeah, I think Brad absolutely knew what he was doing. And he came up with this plan to pretend that it was an atomic wedgie gone wrong.
Dumbass.
And he was sentenced to 30 years in prison for murdering his stepdad. What a dumbass.
What a dumbass. That's a truly a dumb criminal.
Truly a dumb ass.
Criminal. Yeah. Well, my dumb criminal this week comes from Florida. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't come from Florida. It comes from Marion, Ohio.
Okay.
It was August of 2018, and 27-year-old Chelsea Hendel had a horrifying experience in the Marion Walmart parking lot when a man attempted to kidnap her daughter. So this woman was walking with her young daughter, and this guy tried to kidnap her.
Oh, hell no.
I know. The worst part was that Walmart refused to do anything about it.
Why?
No fucking idea. They were like, well, we can't do anything because it was just an attempt. I don't know. That evening, the young mother posted a video on Facebook kind of calling them out, detailing the experience, how terrified she was, and most importantly, how nobody would help her. Within hours, the video was going viral, and moms across Ohio and beyond were sharing the video as a warning to be on the lookout for the culprit. A man she described as having dark hair, blue jeans, a blue shirt, and tennis shoes. It wasn't long before authorities arrived at the woman's home. They'd seen the video, I guess, the video she posted where she told her Facebook audience, "That man walked up and grabbed my daughter, and I looked at him and said, 'What the fuck are you doing? That's my kid.'" Also in the video, she stated, "I wanted to let everyone know about this because they couldn't get a good look at him on the cameras, and there's nothing really that we could do about it, but she's fine and everything's fine now." Well, instead of the police giving her the Mom of the Year award, she ended up getting handcuffed after admitting to making the entire story up, and she was arrested on a misdemeanor charge of inducing panic. The video ended up getting taken down for violating Facebook's terms of service.
Dumbass. This happened recently.
Fucking dumbass. Well, you know what? This happens all the time, and I was thinking, I call them QaMOMs, like
Wait,
QAnon.
This happened at a Michael's.
People post all the time on, like, Nextdoor or the different Facebook groups. They're like, everyone be on high alert. There's traffickers at this mall. And listen, things happen for sure.
Of course.
And I'd rather people be aware, but I also think a lot of people post things just to incite or induce
wasn't there a serial killer in our town?
And that ended up being
yeah.
fake. I mean, I was thinking, I'm like, they should start arresting more people for inciting fear online with bogus claims. And we all know people sharing videos of like why 5G made their kid's head fall off and whatever and all this crazy shit now.
Did you see that thing that Vice just posted?
About what?
About a student of the Stoneman Douglas shootings in Florida. Remember the...
Yeah.
And he was a student there and...
Survived.
And
was it about his dad?
About his dad, who's now a QAnon guy, who's like...
Conspiracy, it wasn't real. I read about that. I did read about that.
That shit broke my heart.
Well, were you with me when we watched about it was this group of awful, horrible people that go around. They went to the Sandy Hook one. They went to the school. I think you were with me. We watched a video of this guy going to the Sandy Hook school, and it was these people that like don't believe that it happened.
It's fucked.
I'm like, you're a special kind of fucked up, and I think you should immediately go to jail if you're posting.
Your own child went through something so traumatic and you don't believe them because your head is so far up your fucking ass.
It's like the people that were so worried about the internet ruining their kids' minds. It's like, who is it actually ruining now? Because it's all the parents, and it's like that generation that sees these Facebook articles that are fake and just share. Even the last two elections, I feel like were completely derailed. I'm not going to get into anything, but because people were sharing just false information, they just see something, click it, and share it. I watched a whole thing on how those articles like truly changed how people voted. They could see that there was like this direct correlation. I'm just like, God, we've gotten into such a stupid place in society. It's too dark, this world. But we can't leave you on a sad note.
God, no.
So last week you brought me a gift. And so I have a little gift for you. I'm going to give you a fork, and I'm going to have you stick it into this wall socket right here.
You're a bitch.
We're going to watch you. Like, no, I gave you birthday gifts, okay? That's enough.
That's true.
That's
beautiful
enough.
Birthday gifts. Thank you.
That's all you get from me. I just want to see how your nerves work, girly. I'm like, I brought the electrodes. We're going to put them on your head.
We should order that. They have it on like Amazon. Do it.
You know what? Let's buy something like that.
We should do a live.
I was literally going to say, let's do a live stream. That's how we're going to fucking die. I already know it.
Stop.
Yeah, no, I already know that's how it's going to go. Everyone's going to be all these fucking headlines on BuzzFeed and stuff. Like two idiots who talked about dumb criminals end up electrocuting their heads off. Fuck. Oh, man. Well, I think it's time to wrap it up.
Oh, my gosh. Let's wrap it up in foil and...
throw it out the fucking window. Well, that's it for this week.
We love you guys so much.
So much. You're so loving, Madison. You're always telling him you love him.
Yeah.
I love it, too. We love all of you. And you and you and you. It really makes us so happy. When we read the comments, it's like, it's so fucking nice. People are like, oh, I was laughing till I cried, laughing with us. And I'm like,
awesome.
Well, maybe they're laughing at us.
I know, which is fine.
Hey, either way, as long as you're laughing, we want to make you happy. We will see you guys next week.
Oh, and please send us stuff. If you guys stumble upon anything crazy.
I was like, what are you asking for?
Send me gifts.
Send us gifts. Here's our P.O. box.
No, send us articles. Send us cool shit.
Please, send us articles. Send us anything you want. You dumb criminal obituary. It doesn't matter to us. We'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.
Goodbye.